This meeting is being recorded.
Okay, good morning, students.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, all of you.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. So today,
sir.
good afternoon. So today we shall look into an important aspect in our communication and soft skills, which is called netiquette. It is called netiquette. Have you ever heard this word netiquette or etiquette? Netiquette, etiquette, netizens. Have you heard these words? What's the meaning of net in these days, Monica? Net means what these days?
Netiquette అంటే నెట్వర్క్ కదా సార్.
Yeah, net means it is internet these days. Understand? Etiquette means, have you ever heard this word? Earlier also we used. Etiquette means respectable behavior. Maryada. Etiquette means respectable behavior or behaving according to certain set of rules. For example, if you go to a big restaurant, you cannot eat as you like. If you attend a party or a meeting, you cannot behave as you wish. When you come to college, you cannot come as you wish or as you like with respect to dresses or behavior. So you need to follow certain rules, understand, guidelines. So this is all called etiquette. So etiquette means a set of good behavioral rules. అంటే మంచి ప్రవర్తన లేదా మర్యాదకరమైన ప్రవర్తనకు సంబంధించినటువంటి గైడ్ లైన్స్ ని సాధారణ పరిభాషలో ఎటిక్వెట్ అంటారు. సో ఎటిక్వెట్ మీన్స్ రూల్స్ ఫర్ గుడ్ బిహేవియర్ in society. But today we are living not just in a physical society, but we are living in a digital society. Understand? So we are living in a digital community. People are not just citizens of society. Now we have become netizens. Netizens means citizens in the internet world. For example, I am taking class online. You are all watching class online, listening to the class online. Here in this class also there would be certain behavior. Just because I am teaching from home, I cannot teach as I wish, or I cannot sleep on a bed and take class. Even as students also, you cannot sleep and listen. You need to show your behavior properly, even in the net world also. So these days, education is going online, office work is going online, societies, many works are going online. So good behavior is required even online also. That's why they mixed these two words, net means internet, and etiquette, and coined a new word called netiquette. Can someone, Monica, can you please read the definition?
Netiquette is a combination of the words network and etiquette and is defined as a set of rules for acceptable online behavior.
Yeah, that means etiquette means set of rules for community behavior. Netiquette means set of rules for acceptable behavior, online behavior. That means when you come online, maybe on a video chat or what you can say, WebEx meetings or online classes, or when you write a mail, when you post something on Facebook, when you make a video in YouTube, or when you send a message in WhatsApp, how should you behave? Can you write whatever you like? Can you send whatever you get? Can you just simply forward? Or can you type whatever you would like to do and without any neatness and send the mail as you wish? It is not possible. In a general society, citizens are expected to follow certain rules. So in the network society also, as netizens, that means internet citizens or users of internet, we need to follow certain behavior. That is what called netiquette. Yeah, continue reading.
Netiquette is short for internet etiquette.
Hmm.
Just like etiquette is a code of polite behavior in society, netiquette is a code of good behavior on the internet.
Yeah. So netiquette, please do understand how to pronounce that one. Etiquette and netiquette. Okay. Etiquette or etiquette and internet etiquette. It is generally combined with the concept of a netizen. I have already told you. Citizen is there. Citizen means paurudu in a society, a person who is living in a community. So netizen is none other than internet citizen and refers to both a person who uses the internet to participate in society and an individual who has accepted the responsibility of using the internet in productive and socially responsible ways. That means whether you are a student filling your online forms or whether you are an employee working online, whether you are a businessman selling and buying online goods, and whether you are an ordinary citizen who is posting his opinions on Facebook, you need to follow certain rules, regulations, and guidelines. That means your behavior must be acceptable to others. For example, I have to give a simple example. Generally, some students join online classes. While they join, they don't mute their mics and they go on chit chatting or discussing some other things with others at home or friends, and they don't know simply that they are causing disturbance. So to join in any online class, first of all, you need to see that your mic and video are off. Once you join the class, then when the sir asks you, you can unmute. That means you can switch on the mic and speak, switch on the video and be visible. Till then, you can close that one. When some other persons are speaking, some students disturb. And not just students, even in our regular day-to-day meetings also, it happens so. That means you need to learn and follow certain guidelines when you are working online, when you are posting in social media, or when you are writing an email, electronic mail, when you are sending your biodata, or when you are typing a message in a messenger or WhatsApp. Understand all these underlying this overall concept of socially responsible internet use are a few core pillars. Let us see how internet etiquette or netiquette is useful. So what is good at web etiquette? Web means again internet. How does it look like? For society, internet etiquette means recognizing that the internet is an extension of society. Please do understand, if everything is nice, we would have met in person in the classroom. So when you join the classroom, when you come late, excuse me, sir, may I come in, sir? Like that you ask. But of course, here in the classroom, you don't ask like that, but you enter and I admit. So that is acceptable behavior for this internet one, no problem. But entering and exiting as you wish, that again becomes rude, because in general classroom we don't do that. An online classroom also you cannot do. How you physically behave, in the same manner you need to observe the rules in online class. So internet is nothing but a part of society or extension of the real society. So the internet is not a new world in which anything goes, but rather a new dimension of the world around us. It is our world only, but is seen in virtual manner. Here, ఇప్పుడు నేను శ్రీనివాస్ సార్ నన్ను మీకు తెలుసు కదా, అవతల ఉండేది దీపిక, ఆదిలక్ష్మి, నవ్య, వీళ్ళని నాకు తెలుసు కదా. కాకపోతే మనం ఇక్కడ ఫిజికల్గా విజిబుల్ కాదు, ఇంటర్నెట్ ద్వారా ఆన్లైన్లో విజిబుల్. ఆన్లైన్లో విజిబుల్ అయినంత మాత్రాన ఒకళ్ళనొకళ్ళు అమర్యాదకరంగా ప్రవర్తిస్తామా ఒకరి పట్ల ఒకరు? లేదు. స్టూడెంట్స్ పట్ల నేను మర్యాదగానే రెస్పెక్ట్ఫుల్గానే ఉండాలి, టీచర్ పట్ల మీరు అలాగే బిహేవ్ చేస్తారు. అంటే దాని అర్థం ఏంటంటే నిత్య జీవిత వ్యవహారాల్లో మనం ఎటువంటి మర్యాదలను పాటిస్తామో ఆన్లైన్లో ఉన్నప్పుడు కూడా అలాంటి మర్యాదల్ని పాటించాలి. Applying the same standards online as we do in public. In simple terms, this means that the values society has in place against hate speech and bigotry, child or woman exploitation, copyright violations, and other forms of theft remain intact. Values around courtesy, kindness, openness, and treating others with the same respect we wish to receive should also be adhered to. Let us see, in the physical manner, if someone comes and hits you or blames you, will you accept it? In the physical world, a new person comes and hits you on your face, will you accept it? Or some new person comes and criticizes you in front of others, do you accept it? Adilakshmi? Adilakshmi? Deepika?
Sir.
Yeah, Deepika, just please understand my question. In the real classroom, when the class is going on, if a new person comes and directly hits on your face, slaps you on your face, will you accept it?
Yes, sir.
Accept chestava?
Sir, question malli cheppara sir.
When the real classroom is going on, you are listening to my class, you are in the classroom, a new person comes all of a sudden and slaps you, laipet kodtadu evaro kotthatanu vachi, nuvu okay?
No sir, not.
Will you accept it?
No sir.
Idataru, accept chestava?
No sir.
నువ్వు క్లాస్ వింటూ ఉంటే పక్క వాళ్ళు డిస్టర్బ్ చేస్తారు, క్రిటిసైజ్ చేసి, యాక్సెప్ట్ చేస్తావా?
No sir.
No, కదా? But unfortunately, yes, online, many other people whom we don't know, they come and disturb us, kada? They take our,
yes,
they do some morphing, they post it on Facebook, or they take our photo and put it on their WhatsApp status, or they send some dirty comments in WhatsApp messages. Understand? When they come online, when you are speaking, they disturb you. అంటే ఏమిటి, వాళ్ళ దృష్టి ఫిజికల్గా ఉన్నప్పుడైతే బుద్ధిగా ఉండాలి, కానీ ఆన్లైన్లో ఉన్నప్పుడు మనకి నచ్చినట్టు ఉండొచ్చు. కానీ గమనించవలసిందంటే ఆన్లైన్ అనేది ఒక వింత పదార్థమేం కాదు, సొసైటీ కమ్యూనికేట్ చేసే ఒక విధానం. కనుక సొసైటీలో మనము నిత్య జీవితంలో ఎటువంటి బిహేవియర్ ఉంటుందో ఆన్లైన్లో కూడా అటువంటి బిహేవియరే ఉండాలి అని చెప్పడం దీని ఉద్దేశం. అంటే సేమ్ courtesies we should follow, same values we should follow, kindness we should follow, openness we should have, and treating others with the same respect we wish to receive should also be adhered to. అంటే ఫిజికల్గా మాట్లాడేటప్పుడు అవతల వాళ్ళ మాటలు ఎలా వింటామో ఫోన్లో మాట్లాడేటప్పుడు కూడా అలాగే ఉండాలి, సోషల్ మీడియాలో చాట్ చేస్తున్నప్పుడు కూడా అలాగే ఉండాలి. అంటే గివ్ అండ్ టేక్ అన్నట్టుగానే ఉండాలి రెస్పెక్ట్. నెక్స్ట్ వన్, రిఫ్యూజింగ్ టు ఎంపవర్ అబ్యూజ్ అండ్ హెరాస్మెంట్ వైల్ ఆన్లైన్. You should not accept if someone is harassing you or troubling you when you are online. So there will be certain laws. There will be cyber laws, we say. They are cyber laws. That means laws acts related to internet world. మనకి నచ్చినది పోస్ట్ చేసేసి మంత్రులనో ముఖ్యమంత్రులనో లేకపోతే నాయకులనో మన మాస్టర్లో తిట్టేసి ఫేస్బుక్లో పెట్టేద్దామంటే కుదరదు. వెంటనే పోలీసులు కేసు బుక్ చేస్తారు. ఎందుకని? సమాజంలో ఏదైనా ఎవరినైనా తిడితే ఎలా కేసు బుక్ చేస్తారో ఆన్లైన్లో చేసినా అంతే. అందుకని మనం ఎట్లా నిత్య జీవితంలో సమాజంలో ఎవరైనా మన వస్తువు పట్టుకుపోతే దొంగతనం చేశాడు అంటాం కదా, అలాగే ఇప్పుడు నేను మెటీరియల్ తయారు చేశాను అనుకోండి, ఈ మెటీరియల్ని ఎవరైనా కాపీ చేసేసి వాళ్ళ పేరు మీద ఇచ్చుకున్నారు అనుకోండి, అది దొంగతనం కిందకి వస్తుంది. సో దట్ ఈస్ ఆన్లైన్ థెఫ్ట్. ఆన్లైన్ హెరాస్మెంట్. Bullying means continuously troubling someone, continuously irritating someone, belittling someone. Physically, bullying means physically beating, but here online troubling. While online is still theft, harassment, and bullying. Acknowledging cultural differences. Are there differences in our society or not? Tell me, are there differences in our society or not? Anil?
Sir.
Anil, are there any differences in our society or not?
Not, sir. Similarly.
Okay, that means, for example, there are different communities.
Different communities, sir.
Yeah, rich and poor people. Maybe
Yes,
there will be different religions, there are different castes. But do we respect all or not?
Respect, sir.
Yeah, we respect all. Very good. So even online also we should do the same thing. Why should we criticize other religion, other caste, or other country people? Understand, in real life, how you are respecting others, in the same manner online also you should respect others. In the real world we respect others, ladies, girls. So in the online world also the same thing we should do. So we should acknowledge the cultural differences. When national boundaries no longer apply, cultural respect and tolerance should remain. This requires finding a way to accept that the social values and norms of some netizens will not be the social values and norms of all netizens. That means just because I am a dominant person in real life, I cannot dominate even online also. Understand, online also, just like the real society, it is an equal world. We should respect others. Then what does good web etiquette or netiquette look like for businesses? Presently you are a student, but after 2 years you will complete your degree. After 1.5 years you complete your degree and you join in a company or in an organization where you do job. There, how do we behave? How the company looks at our online behavior, that's very important. You cannot use that company's internet and company's mail for personal chat. You cannot use their data. You cannot stop working there and go on speaking over phone only. Or you cannot view private websites from office. So there will be certain rules, regulations. So for companies, being a good netizen, applying online ethics and using netiquette include respecting rights of privacy for offline employees. That means these days, unfortunately, all our details are available to everyone. For example, take earlier, no one knows others' phone numbers except they are close friends. But these days, I collect all your numbers and make a WhatsApp group. So naturally, everyone knows other students' phone number. Just because he has phone number, he cannot go and chat or send photos or videos, whatever he likes. That means good behavior is very much required. So information possessed by citizens in their offline interaction should be respected. Because you have their information, you cannot go on giving. You have your classmates' numbers. An outsider asks you, you have WhatsApp group, so you have all your classmates' mobile numbers. Why don't you give me? You cannot simply give. You need to respect the rules. So maintaining transparency in information policies. By taking action so that consumers can easily and quickly understand how that company is using their information, protecting them from harm, companies can provide users with a clear means of ownership and self-determination as to what is and is not shared about them, which strengthens the consumer relationship. These days, you are going to supermarkets. Are you going or not, Nagadevika? Supermarkets, big
Not sir.
bazaars. You go big bazaars, South India mall. Have you ever visited any mall?
Yes, sir. Before lockdown, I visited.
Yeah. There, when you purchase, do they ask you your mobile number or not?
Yes, sir.
You simply give. Understand? You simply give them. For Geo phone connection, when they ask Aadhaar card, do we give or not?
Yes, sir.
We give, but that is very confidential information. But to get a phone number, you need to get, so you simply give. You go on giving your phone numbers, whoever asks. You go on giving your email IDs, whoever asks, thinking that they will not misuse. But unfortunately, some companies may misuse. Sometimes you get calls from banks, private banks, for loans. Do you get or not?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we are calling from HSBC or HDFC and we would like to give you personal loan. Or we are a real estate company. There are some plots for sale in Rajanagaram. Are you interested to buy? We are surprised. How do they know my number? That means companies should not tend to such misuses. They should not. If one company takes our phone number, it should be used for better relation with the customer. It should not share those numbers with others. So maintaining transparency, paradarshakata antam kada, that is very, very important in business policies. They should not misuse the customer information. Why netiquette? For example, you see, sometimes we receive complaints, unfortunately, saying that in super bazaars, in big bazaars, in malls, and they have sub-secret cameras with which they record, unfortunately. When the ladies enter into the dressing rooms and all, they record and they misuse. So that is a criminal act. Understand? So these wrong things happen because of lack of awareness on netiquette or web ethics. So why netiquette? Netiquette is a set of rules that encourages appropriate and courteous online behavior. These rules are important as they promote communication skills. If other person behaves properly in social media only, you will entertain. Otherwise, what will you do? You will block his number or you will report to a police station that so and so person is calling repeatedly to my phone number or he is posting all dirty things about me on Facebook. You will give a complaint. So netiquette is important to improve communication skills, prevent miscommunication, wrong communication, and help you understand what is socially acceptable when working and collaborating online. Because these days we are working online and I am teaching online. So just because I am teaching online, I cannot say how, whatever way I like. Understand? I cannot wear whatever dress I would like to because I am at home. No, I am a teacher. Whether offline or online, you respect me as your teacher. So if I am in an odd manner, dressing like a young fellow, like a student, you will laugh, saying that, sir, just because he is at home, how can he teach like that? How can he wear that dress? Understand? So that is also netiquette. Then what is the coverage of netiquette? That means netiquette is, what is its span? Netiquette covers all the workspace where internet and computers are used. Information technology, wherever IT is used, their netiquette is required. That means regular computer work and information communication using digital technology. That means you cannot simply misuse passwords of other persons. Sometimes in internet, what happens, internet centers, some people access their mail in a hurry. They don't sign out. They simply leave the mail there. And when you open your mail, his email is opened. Out of interest or just to make fun, these people send wrong mails to other friends or other persons whom they don't know. His life is spoiled. Understand? So when you enter into internet, you see if others' mails are opened, simply sign out. And when you browse also, don't give your passwords to anyone. Don't write anywhere. Keep them as your secret passwords. Understand? So all these are parts of netiquette. Internet activities, mainly email correspondence and online data providing. You need to provide. Some people write their names all small letters. Understand? They don't write properly. Social media, Facebook, you cannot post whatever you like. You cannot share whatever you like. Twitter, YouTube, WhatsApp, and other digital and internet media where we continuously interact with other people. That means netizens are citizens on the internet world. For personal and official and social work, please do understand whether it is in personal life, official life, or in social life, you have to behave in accordance with certain accepted behavioral rules. Now, let us see the do's and don'ts of netiquette. Here are a few do's and don'ts of netiquette or online communication practices to bear in mind the next time you log on or join in. That means when you are sending an email, when you are writing an official reply in WhatsApp, when you are posting some important thing on Facebook, you need to keep these things in mind in future. What are the do's? That means what are the things that we must do? First one, watch your tone. Chandu Simhadri. Jaychandra? Jaychandra. Rani?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, can you read the points? Do's?
Digital correspondence is notoriously
Notoriously. Digital correspondence is notoriously vague and subject to misinterpretation. Rani, listening?
if you were not careful, you could easily come across as rude, angry, or sarcastic.
Or sarcastic.
అక్కడ ఏదో వచ్చింది సార్
Is it okay?
బ్లాక్ మార్క్ Yes, sir.
Hmm.
Angry or
Hmm. Sarcastic.
sarcastic, even when that's not your inter-
Intent.
intention.
Hmm. Hmm.
Reread your comments before posting them to make sure the tone is not negative.
Negative. Very good. See, in our day-to-day life in WhatsApp communication also, what do you do? Sometimes without addressing good morning or good afternoon to sir, suddenly we post class unda. Is there class? That means digital correspondence is notoriously vague. Do we speak like that when we physically meet? No. Good morning, sir. Is there any class today? Isn't it? Of course, all of you address in a proper manner, even in WhatsApp correspondence also. Sometimes in English group WhatsApp, some people post personal messages or which are not related, those videos they post. That means digital correspondence gives us a freedom, but we should not misuse that freedom. That is very, very important. After 7 or 8 minutes, this will be over, but I have to continue for 1 full hour. So please re-log in again in the same address, okay? Same link, login once this is over. Okay. So you could easily come across as rude, angry, or sarcastic even when that is not your intention. You are generally polite only, but sometimes unknowingly we write something in the WhatsApp which may appear as rude or angry or sarcastic. That means criticizing others, even when that is not your intention. Your intentions are good, but when you don't observe the netiquette properly, others may think that he is not behaving properly. So you must be very careful when you are answering or when you are writing a message in WhatsApp group, which is common for all the students. You must be very careful, respectful in your language, whether towards fellow classmates or teachers. Yeah, read the second one.
Use emoticons as appro- appreciate emotion icons such as smiley faces can help clarify your tone or intention. For example, if you want people to know that you are joking or emphasize that you are not upset, a smile emoticon can go a long way. Use them, but don't overuse them.
Overuse them. Do you know
Overuse.
what emoticons are? Do you know emoticons means?
No.
Emotion.
Do you know smileys at least? In our day-to-day correspondence, in your WhatsApp messages, you put smiling faces, na? Yellow color.
Emojis.
Emojis. Very good, very good. The same are called emotion icons. So what sort of emotions you can express? You can express angry. You can express happiness. You can express sadness. You can sometimes rip, we say, rest in peace. That means someone paying our condolences. They are crying with our tears. We face, understand, sad. But those emoticons, we should select the right one. If the other person is saying that I got first class, then you are just irritating icon you post, then they are offended. You have to say claps, congratulations, understand, like that. So appropriate emoticons you should use and don't overuse them. It's always better to tell with words. Of course, pictures speak more than words. So your emotions can be expressed with smileys, but don't overuse them. Sometimes what happens, some other person may say, sorry, my uncle expired. Then you put a laughing smiley. How meaningless it would be. So these emoticons should be used appropriately. Understand? Whether you are laughing, whether you are smiling, or whether you are angry, whether you are irritated, whether you are naughty, whether you are just playing jokes. Understand? See, this one is an angry emoticon. That means once you offended, you put this one. This is tears. And this in a dilemma or expressing a sort of surprise. Understand? So different emoticons, you need to understand for what purpose it is used. You cannot overuse them. Next one, Premanand, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Could you please read these points?
Sir, voice break out, sir.
Okay, Elisha. Elisha. Elisha, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, could you please read the third point, Elisha?
Sir?
Could you please read the third point?
Third point, sir. Be an active participant in your online community. Take the time to read and respond to other people's posts, and provide encouragement and information when you can.
Very good, very good. So it's read the heading, be generous, that means be kind, and collaborative, that means corresponding, communicating. If in the WhatsApp group, if a friend says that I got a part-time job, then say congratulations and put some claps. That means be an active participant in your online community. Sometimes in WhatsApp groups of classmates also, unnecessary posts some people post and they don't even respond. So take time to read and respond to other people's posts if they are useful, and provide encouragement if they are good, and information when you can. Next one, include a subject. When you post on a brief header that clearly indicates the topic you are asking about or commenting on. Sometimes we go on typing something without putting the. If you observe, in my class, I put in bold letters, online class at 2 p.m. That particular 2 p.m. is highlighted. So when you are writing more, you put a heading, then others will understand what you are talking about. Be friendly. You cannot be rude to others. You have to behave in a friendly manner when you are a WhatsApp group, or when you are writing a mail, or when you are posting on Facebook. So start your post with a greeting and sign off with your name. Okay. So please log in again. Now it is 40 minutes are over. So log in to the same link. అదే లింక్ క్లిక్ చేసి వెంటనే క్లాస్లోకి వచ్చేయండి. మళ్ళా 20 more minutes తీసుకుంటాను. ఆ తర్వాత we can leave the class. Okay, so for 15 or 20 more minutes I will take and leave, because at 3 o'clock you have mathematics class, MPC students. See, the do's and don'ts: use good grammar and spelling. Many of the students use shortcuts, abbreviations. Understand? That means, for example, for everything, you know, LOL stands for what? Or RIP, for example. Can someone say what does the abbreviation stand for?
Rest in peace, sir.
Rest in peace. When do we use? When some other person has posted that his relative or his friend or someone died, we post it. But you observe on Facebook, they just type RIP, RIP, RIP. That means so mechanically they type the RIP that the other person whose relative died, he gets irritated. That means these people do not have even a bit of time to express their concern. ఏదో మెకానికల్గా పోయారా సరే సంతాపం 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 అని కొట్టేస్తే ఎలా ఉంటుంది? అయ్యో ఎలా జరిగింది, ఏం జరిగింది, ఐఎమ్ సారీ, ఆ కుటుంబాన్ని భగవంతుడు రక్షించుగాక అన్నట్టుగా మనం ఫీల్ అయినది ఎక్స్ప్రెస్ చేస్తే ఎలా ఉంటుంది? కనుక ఎవ్రీథింగ్ లైక్ దట్ ఓన్లీ. సో వెన్ యు ఆర్ ఎక్స్ప్రెసింగ్, యూజ్ ఫుల్ వర్డ్స్. ఫార్మల్ రైటింగ్ అయినప్పుడు, సార్ తోటి అడ్రస్ చేసేటప్పుడు, క్లాస్ రూమ్లో మాట్లాడేటప్పుడు, అకాడమిక్ ఆస్పెక్ట్స్ అయినప్పుడు కూడా ఎప్పుడు చిన్న చిన్న అబ్రివేషన్స్ తోటి రాయకూడదు. ప్లీజ్ డూ అండర్స్టాండ్. యూ నీడ్ టు మేక్ దెమ్, యూ నీడ్ టు మేక్ షూర్ దట్ దే ఆర్ అదర్స్ అండర్స్టాండ్ దెమ్ ప్రాపర్లీ. సో యూజ్ గుడ్ గ్రామర్. డోంట్ రైట్ రాంగ్ వర్డ్స్ and don't write wrong spellings. Check your spelling before you write. No one likes wading through sloppy, incoherent sentences. That means sentences must be full. Also, using proper diction, diction means language, helps make a good impression on your peers who could well be your future references or colleagues. Understand, whether you are talking with your friends or teachers, understand, anyone, your language should be proper. You cannot simply go on criticizing because you understand it very well. In WhatsApp groups, when you post a dirty comment and after some time you cannot remove it, all others can see that one. So you will be branded as a bad boy or a naughty boy. So you have to behave properly when you are using internet, when you are writing an email, when you are chatting, when you are posting on Facebook, when you are using other social media like WhatsApp. Seventh one, keep it short and sweet. You cannot go on write long passages in social media, you know, because others will be bored. So better your comments or responses are short and sweet. That doesn't mean the other example I quoted, just RIP. Okay, that means when you are following that with some other concern, showing sentences, it's okay. Don't just say RIP and post again a joke. No. One of your friends posted that his family members is suffering or something like that. Better you post no jokes for some time. You observe it. Sometimes it so happens that some make serious discussions. In the meanwhile, some other person comes and go on posting some cartoons, jokes, videos without ever giving respect to his other group members. So be clear, concise in what you are posting. Now, these are all do's. That means these are the things that need to be observed when you are in social media, or when you are using internet, when you are sending mails. Now, don'ts. That means you must be very careful not to do these things. Don't use coarse, rough, or rude language. Whether in typing or whether in voice messages, don't ever be rude or rough, because once మనం నోరు జారితే మనమే మాట వెనక్కి తీసుకోలేము. నిజ జీవితంలో అయితే మర్చిపోతారు, కానీ సోషల్ మీడియాలో కుదరదు. ఎందుకని వాట్సాప్లో ఎవరినో క్రిటిసైజ్ చేస్తే క్లాస్మేట్ గురించి మనము లావుగా ఉన్నా, సన్నగా ఉన్నా, నల్లగా ఉన్నా, పొట్టిగా ఉన్నా అని ఏదో మన ఫ్రెండే కదా పర్వాలేదని కామెంట్ చేస్తారు. తను ఉన్నప్పుడు పర్వాలేదు, వెంటనే తిరిగి రెస్పాండ్ అవుతారు. వాళ్ళ absence-లో మీరు కామెంట్ పెట్టారనుకోండి, ఒక హాఫ్ అన్ అవర్ తర్వాత నిన్ను ఎలా కామెంట్ చేశాడు తెలుసా తను అని పాస్ ఆన్ చేస్తారు. ఇదేంటే నన్ను తిట్టావట అనే లోపల మీరు డిలీట్ చేద్దామని చేయలేరు. అండర్స్టాండ్, యూ విల్ బి బ్లాక్. అంటే ఒక మంచి స్నేహాన్ని లేదా ఒక మంచి టీచర్స్ లాంటి వారితో ప్రాపర్గా బిహేవ్ చేయకపోతే మన మంచి రిలేషన్ని మనం కోల్పోతాం. అందుకని సాధారణమైనటువంటి జీవితం కన్నా మరింత చాలా జాగ్రత్తగా ఉండాలి. వన్స్ సెండ్ బటన్ నొక్కేక అన్నిసార్లు వెంటనే డిలీట్ చేయడం కుదరదు. మనం డిలీట్ చేసే స్ప్లిట్ సెకండ్లోనే మీరు ఏం పెట్టారో చూసేవాళ్ళు కూడా ఉంటారు. అందుకని యూ హ్యావ్ టు బి వెరీ కేర్ఫుల్. So don't use rough language or rude language when you are chatting or writing in social media or on internet. It is off-putting and unprofessional. When you are sending an email also, you should not use rude language. You have to be very courteous, very professional. Some of the students, even after doing graduation also, they don't know this rule. They request others for jobs. Sir, I completed my BTech. Please find me a job. They ask. Okay, send me your resume. We ask him. Then he will simply share his resume. That means take my email ID. He will send it. No introduction, no greeting. How should we send our resume? Dear sir, please refer to our telephone conversation. I am in need of a job. Hence, I am forwarding my resume. Please refer to any good company, sir. Thanking you, sir. Then put the attachment. But unfortunately, people never do that one. They simply forward the resume. They don't even write on the subject. Resume of Raju or Kiran or something like that. So, it is unprofessional. You have to learn those skills so that once you join job immediately, you won't do any mistakes. Then don't overuse caps, that means capital letters. We go on typing in capital letters when you are writing email. You know what does that mean? It means shouting. ఎవరితోటైనా మాట్లాడేటప్పుడు షౌటింగ్ చేస్తే చెవులు మూసుకుని అయ్యే బాబాయ్ గట్టిగా మాట్లాడకని ఎలా అంటారో, ఈమెయిల్ రాసేటప్పుడు అన్ని క్యాపిటల్ రాస్తే మీరు అరుస్తున్నట్టు లెక్క. సో అవతల పర్సన్ అఫెండ్ అవుతారు. అందుకని మనం చాలా పద్ధతిగా తెలుసుకోవాలి. రాసేది మెయిలే కదా అని ఇష్టం వచ్చినట్టు రాయకూడదు. అక్కడ కూడా టు అడ్రస్ రాసినట్టు రాసి థ్యాంక్స్, రిగార్డ్స్, యువర్స్ ఫెయిత్ఫుల్లీ ఇలా పెట్టచ్చు. పెట్టేసి అప్పుడు మెయిల్ పంపించాలి. Writing in all capital letters is generally frowned upon. You might want to use caps to draw attention to something. Capital letters can be used for limited words to get attention, but many users interpret it as being yelled or scolded. Instead, try using asterisks surrounding words you want to highlight. That means you put the words in quotes. That would be enough. Rely on first person. Don't rely on first person. That means just don't rely on first person means always. Some people have the habit of saying always I. That means other person feel in a group also he is always boasting about himself. వాడు గొప్పవాడు చెప్పుకుంటున్నాడు రా, ఎంతసేపు చూసిన వాట్సాప్ గ్రూప్లో లేకపోతే ఫేస్బుక్లోనో అని అనుకుంటారు. కనుక డోంట్ రిలై ఆన్ ఫస్ట్ పర్సన్ మీన్స్ డోంట్ ఆల్వేస్ టాక్ అబౌట్ యువర్ సెల్ఫ్. యూజింగ్ ఐ వెన్ యూ టాక్ ఇన్ పర్సన్ ఈజ్ వన్ థింగ్, బట్ వెన్ యూ డూ ఇట్ టూ మచ్ ఆన్లైన్ ఇట్ ఆఫెన్ కమ్స్ అక్రాస్ యాజ్ సెల్ఫ్ సెంటర్డ్. Make a point of using we or you whenever you can. They are more inclusive pronouns. For example, you are a team leader. You want to update your manager. You cannot go and say that, sir, I only worked hard. I made my team members work. No, sir, as a team, we worked together and all our team members helped me. So we delivered the goods or we completed the project. Like that, the words like we or sir, with the help of you, we could complete. Like that, these words should be used a lot. Don't flame. Flaming is an online shouting. Flame, you know, manta, burning. So online, online burning also would be there. So people who flame don't consider the opinions or feelings of anyone else on the forum. That means they go on speaking their opinions. They never listen to others or they never see others' comments. Presenting an informed opinion in a diplomatic way is acceptable. You need to listen to others. You need to read others' messages. Then come to a conclusion. Don't go on saying that I am only correct. Lashing out and forcing your preferences on others is not. That means it's not a good thing. Don't send spam. Spam means useless mails. That means spam means the mails which are sent across many people. For example, one advertisement you need to show to others. So you send it as a spam. That means all members who are in your contact list will get that one. But don't ever send spam because you are wasting their GB, their email space you are wasting. So don't ever send wasteful mails. Discussion boards, forums, and online chat rooms are not the places to promote yourself, your products, or your own agenda. Keep your comments focused on topics that are relevant to your courses and programs. Some people generally, even in your WhatsApp and Facebook also you can see, they advertise their products even in friendly groups also. You cannot do business. Understand? If you have anything to tell others, person to person, you send personal mail. Don't say that I am running a hotel, please come and eat in an English group. No. You cannot say that my uncle is selling so and so, I mean, sanitizers and all, masks and all at cheaper cost. Please come and buy. One time, okay, it is as an information is okay, but you cannot give advertisement in common groups. These you need to understand. Don't overuse abbreviations. I have told you already, don't overuse emotion icons, just use them limitedly, and don't overuse abbreviations because the abbreviations you know, others may not know. Understand? For example, FYI people use. Does anyone know FYI? I am sending this mail FYI అని టైప్ చేస్తాను నేను. అంటే ఫర్ యువర్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ అని. చూసారా, నాకు తెలుసు కదా నేను FYI అని పెట్టాను అనుకోండి, మీకు అది అర్థం అవుతుంది. మాస్టర్ ఏదో రాంగ్ స్పెల్లింగ్ ఏదో టైప్ చేసి పెట్టున్నారు. సో ఇక్కడ LOL అంటే బాగా గట్టిగా నవ్వడం ఏదైనా అంశం పట్ల. సో లాఫ్ అవుట్ లౌడ్. అండర్స్టాండ్? So some abbreviations are okay, but don't put everything under abbreviation. From text to post to instant messages, lot of online communication is about conveying information as quickly as possible, no doubt. As quickly as possible. ASAP they use in emails. That means as soon as possible. ఎంత త్వరగా వీలైతే అంత త్వరగా అని. కానీ ఎలా రాస్తారో తెలుసా? ASAP అని రాస్తారు. అది తెలియకపోతే కనుక ఎబ్రివేషన్స్ ఏంటో మనం తెలుసుకోవడం ఒక ఆస్పెక్ట్. అన్నింట్లోనే ఇష్టం వచ్చినట్టుగా ఎబ్రివేషన్స్ యూజ్ చేయకుండా ఉండడం అనేది మరో జాగ్రత్త. బట్ యూజింగ్ టూ మెనీ ఎబ్రివేషన్స్ కెన్ బి ఇరిటేటింగ్, నాట్ టు మెన్షన్ కన్ఫ్యూజింగ్ ఆల్సో. So Algonquin College's environment includes, for example, this is we are talking about a college. So this college's environment includes people from a wide range of backgrounds and ages who have varying degrees of familiarity with digital trends. We cannot expect that everyone is professional in using WhatsApp or professional in using internet. So you cannot think that others will automatically understand, let me type it in abbreviation. No, you need to understand that all the people may not have equal knowledge on computers, internet communication, social media knowledge. So you need to be very careful when you are sending some information. A few common abbreviations such as LOL, laugh out loud are fine. Just to try to minimize them and avoid obscure abbreviations. That means which cannot be understood. Just finally, make real people a priority. That means don't think that you are talking to a person who is visible on the computer. You are actually talking to a real person, but on the other side, online. Communication is done online, but on the other side, teacher is there. So make people a priority, whether online or offline. Don't ever disrespect others. ఎప్పుడు కూడా ఇతరుల పట్ల తప్పుగా ప్రవర్తించకండి, రెస్పెక్ట్ లేకుండా మాట్లాడకండి, ఆన్లైన్ అయినా ఆఫ్లైన్ అయినా. ఇవాళ క్లోజ్ ఫ్రెండ్ కదా అని అనుకొని మీరు మాట్లాడిన మాటలు ఏదైనా చిన్న తేడాగా వచ్చి థర్డ్ పర్సన్ ఇంటర్వ్యూ అయినప్పుడు ఇలా ఇలా అనేసుకుంటున్నారు వీళ్ళు అని అంటే అవన్నీ కూడా అవతల వాళ్ళకి మనస్తాపం కలిగించే కామెంట్స్ అవుతాయి. కనుక సోషల్ మీడియాలో మనము పొరపాటున కూడా రాంగ్ కామెంట్స్ని, రాంగ్ పోస్టింగ్స్ని చేయకూడదు. Use respectful language. Your language should always be respectful. Share with discretion. You cannot share everything. Whatever you get, you cannot share. For example, I am a teacher. If I am a government employee. If some negative comment on the government is there, I cannot share. I should not. I am a government employee. So don't exclude others. That means when there are 30 members, 40 members, only 2 or 3 persons chatting always, forgetting that other persons also are there. That's also not good. Choose friends wisely. Okay, don't, I will leave. I think if you have mathematics class, just 1 or 2. Choose friends wisely. Don't email large files. Respect people's privacy. Fact. Yeah, I am leaving. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay, tomorrow at the same time.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Whatever screenshots you have taken, just write them down. Send the notes. Okay. Thank you.